Hello everyone, my name is Neylon Silva and you talk about SAP Cloud Integration, okay? In the previous video, you talk about how to create the BTP account and configure the instance of integration suite and did a navigation in SAP Cloud Integration. Today, we go back here in BTP, okay? Inside of your sub account, you go here in Service Marketplace, click here in the left. You create a instance of the service process integration runtime. Process integration runtime. Click here in the create, the top right here. Dev plan. You select integration flow. Don't select API in this moment. You use this API in the future, in the course, but nowadays, today, you talk about integration flow because this is the option. This service is responsible to create the service key that you use. Example, you send a JSON or XML in Postman for CPI. You need to connect in the CPI. Okay, for you connect, you need this service key. Okay, it will be one of two. Okay, here I put the name. Here is service key. Next, pay attention here. You have a role here. SB messaging send. Okay, you could click here in JSON. You see the same things in the form here, but in JSON format. Okay. I will explain better about these roles, how this works. How you can change everything, okay? But not now. This is start with the full role that SAP create. Click in next, click in create. View instance. You click here in three dots, that instance that you create here. Now you create the service key. Service key. You can put the name that you want, okay? Account. Click in create. Okay, created. You click here. You can see here your client ID, your client secret, the URL of the token here for use, okay? It's good. You save this in your notepad, in your machine, for use after. Okay, all the time that you want to see this, it's possible you came here in BTP and check. Okay, no problem. Let's go to Integration Suite. Click here in Design, Integration and APIs. Your first package. And you create your first iFlow. Click here. Click here in Edit in the top. I select the tab Artifacts here. Click in Edit. Click Add Integration Flow. You call this here first iFlow. Add. You click in your first iFlow. It's open your iFlow. If you go in the top right here, you click in Edit. Now you're able to change your iFlow. Okay. Here you have the components of the CPI. You can have the receiver, the sender, expression, integration process, local integration process, some events here. Okay, start timer, clonate. This is the line, connection, the box. You can delete here object that you want. Okay, messaging mapping. You can add DD mapping, message mapping, operation mapping, XSLT mapping. Here in transformation, we have the content modifier, the converter. Example, I need to convert the XML to JSON. JSON to XML, XML to CSV. You can do this so easy here. My component that do for you everything. You don't need it's not necessary. You create one line of code, okay? Have the coder here. That's possible to use zip base 64 encoder. You have the filter. You have script. In script, you can create a Groovy script and JavaScript. In this course, I will say create Groovy script. Nylon, why you say to create Groovy script? When you check the tutorials of SAP, in the help SAP, in the blogs, everyone use Groovy script. Okay? Normally don't see people use JavaScript. Nylon, I can use. Yes, you can use JavaScript. But in this course, we will use only Groovy script. Okay, guys? You can click here, external call, that's possible, exists here, local calls, the routing here, security, the crypto and the crypto messages here, it's possible too. Data store operation, persist, write variables. Guys, you understand step by step which component I will use. When you start to use the course more in more class, it's be easy for you to understand each component, okay? Don't care about a lot to understand everything the first day, that it's impossible, okay? Okay, you can delete here the sender, you can delete this receiver too, okay? I'll delete this started here, and I click here in events, get the timer, click the timer here, connect the timer in the end. When I click on the timer here, you have the properties of the timer. If I scroll up here, you say that the schedule, it's run once. Guys, it's a question for SAP test for certificate of integration suite. What is the component when I deploy my flow, it's executed. You can do this, put the start time and run once. All the time that I click in deploy, this iFlow will execute it, okay? So I go here, content modifier, click, and put here in the line. Guys, pay attention that it's connected correctly. You need to have the arrow in the left, arrow in the right. Example, if I get here content modifier and put here and on up here, it was not connected. Okay, you do nothing. You see, don't have arrow in the left here like here. Okay, pay attention. It's so normal that people forget this in the beginning. Okay, in the content modifier here, you can create headers, properties, create a body for your payload too, okay? In general here, I will change the name. I put here, create payload. And I put here in message body. You can create one JSON, Groovy, text, everything that you want here in this body. I put hello world. I will click save and I will click in deploy now. Yes. Okay. I will click in my tab here in the browser. I click in duplicate, create a new tab. This new tab I will open in the monitor. You see in the monitor, it say all one iFlow. It's not started yet. If you see here, not deployed. Deployed, not deployed. The flow is starting. Let me deploy again. It's failed. Let me check. What's going on? It's not working. Let me save a version here. I want to see it's a problem. Save a version and deploy. Let me do a change here. I want it to be, it's possible to deploy. I put the start here again. Start message. Click here. I'll create this sender here. Connect the sender here. I put one HTTP here. HTTPS. Connection. I put here test connection. You can see the role that I say in the process integration runtime here. Okay, you set this, unselected this here. Okay, protected. You don't use this. If you forget this, when you call the iFlow, you receive an error 403. Okay, save. Let me do deploy to see now. It will be the same error. Something is not working. Integration suite today. Okay, guys, after many tests, it's deployed now. It say deploy status. It's okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay. It's a kind of thing is happening in the try account. Okay. It's not happening in the account that you pay. You can see here in started. Do not click. Oh my God. Okay, it's open. You see here. The first flow red. There is not endpoint configured. What's going on? I have the endpoint here. Let me refresh. Let me back here. Okay. It show me the endpoint, the test connection. Okay. I will copy this. Let me do one thing. Okay, I save a version here. I don't want to use this now. I want to deploy without this. I click edit. I want to show this in the next video about how to use the post and everything. I click here in event again. Timer. Put the timer here. Connect here. And I will save and deploy. Let me back the monitor. Now you can see that you have one execution. I click here. You can see that it was completed. I love what I can see what's going on in iFlow. Go here in the monitor. Go in started. Click here in log level, put trace. They can change. Pay attention that the trace expired after 10 minutes. Okay? It's only this time that it's possible to check the trace. In the log, the trace stay with user able for an hour. Click here in monitor message processing. I click in deploy here again for the flow execute again. Next. Okay. Execute again. Now you have a trace here, log lab trace here. You click in this button and you can see the execution of the iFlow. You start here, he pass here in the create payload. If I go here in message content, don't have a payload yet, I create a payload in this step. In the next step, that's the end, I can see the payload. Hello world, that's the payload that we created in the integration flow. Let's to be a little better, let's create here a groove to create an attachment. Back in your iFlow, okay, you click here in the line, click in the plus, search here Groovy script, okay, put here create attachment, okay, I click here in plus, it create for me here my component, my example of groove, okay, I don't use this example, I will delete this begin here, don't delete the library. I go in the help SAP, I search for Groovy, have a groove here, a small groove, okay, I will copy this groove here and paste in this guy here. This guy is only creating one attachment with the name my attachment and put the body that you create hello world here in this attachment. You can click OK. I click in save. I click in deploy. We'll execute again. And you go here in the monitor again. Have more one execution here. You can be the trace and here my attachment. If I click here in my attachment, stay hello world, the payload that was created. If I back and click in trace, pay attention cell, the trace he moved after 1 hour. 1 hour. Okay, it's normal. Click here in trace, you can see that execute. Here, when I click in this step here, you select here in the left too. If I select it in the left, you select here in the right, okay? You can select where you want, okay? I put the create attachment, I go in message content here, check the payload, hello world, okay? In the end, the payload continue be the same. The Groovy don't change the payload. It only create the attachment in CPI. Okay guys? Guys, thanks so much. This is for today. In the next video, I will show more things about how to create the connection, the test connection that you use the Postman and call the iFlow using Postman. Okay guys, thanks so much. See you in the next video.